Hi everybody, day 30, Saturday 5th of June. Who would have thought we would get to day 30? Amazing. Just early years again and develop, overview of my life really, to put into context the things that I want to keep saying. My work life started off a year at college, then started plumbing, did about a year at that, then got into the office where I was working. 5 or 6 years in that office, just studying how to build things, looking at drawings and doing plans and how to build things. And then built something really good. And then I moved company and went to a house building company. And I was there for about 7 years as well. Built hundreds of houses. I was very good at it. You give me a field and I'd put houses on it, no problem. It was really good. There's lots of guys that work with me, work really well together. And then when I was about 31, I started my own company. In the early 70s, there was a housing crash. So everybody went building extensions. So I started off building extensions and then built that up to building bigger things. Manses, churches, parish halls, refurbing churches, that kind of thing, warehouses and such. And so that was, and then when I was 58, I retired. And all that period of time, I've just to say that I tithed. We still tithe. And it's that generous thing we like to be. And then God can be generous back to us. But the church that I was born again into when I was 18, as I've said, God had to take me to another church to get me saved. I'm not sure, I'm not blaming anybody. Maybe I just wasn't there. But these other people said it in a way that I could handle and engage with. But it was a strict and particular Baptist church. And at the time that I was born again, there was no minister. So I did prayer meetings and I did a bit of preaching and very much involved with the youth work. And as Janet came along, she got involved with the youth work as well. 18 years doing children's camps and Bible studies and youth clubs, Sunday evening things and all sorts of things with young people. And then early in those early years, probably 3 or 4 years into me being a Christian, the people at church voted a strict Baptist minister to come and be our pastor. And he came in and did all the stuff that I had been doing. So I kind of felt I was a bit sidelined. He did not include me. He took more notice of the older people in the church. He was young, so he did what I had been doing. So we served him. We stopped doing the camps that we'd been doing, and we went and served him. He stayed for 6 years or so and built the church up to being a strict Baptist church. People came because it was a strict Baptist church. But then he left, and I started preaching again, and the old fire rekindled. I didn't backslide, just went into tick over. The old fire rekindled, and so I wanted to do it as it said in the Bible, but these other people wanted to be strict Baptists, and so there was a period when everybody in the church wanted me to leave. The strict Baptists, so they could just get on with being strict Baptists, and the others of us who were born and bred in the place like me wanted me to leave and go and start a house group. How serious all that was, I don't know, but at the same time, after the pastor left, 3 of us got made elders, and one of those elders, young man, beautiful young man, he passed away suddenly. So it left me as a beginnings of a charismatic kind of person, and then the other guy is a strict Baptist, and it wasn't gelling. And now this is something important, that after the gospel, the gospel doctrines, the highest doctrine is the unity of the church. So it's more important than anything else. The unity of the church is more important than anything else once you're in it. That's my opinion. And I believe that Scripture teaches that. And so, for the sake of peace, and so that somebody could be a proper leader to it, I've made way for the other elder. I resigned. I felt God was saying I should resign. And so I resigned at that point. Went walking on the hills, crying out to God, who's going to look after these people? And the Lord just said, it's okay. They're my sheep, I'll look after them. I'm going to pause there. I'm going to take some time over this. I'm not going to rush this next bit. Okay, so I'll see you on Monday. Okay, Sabbath rest. Not Sabbath, Sunday. One day a week we have a rest. It's not a law, but it's a good practice. Okay, see you on Monday. God bless.